Hi, so I'm gonna show you the finished product of my Coon-tail streaks, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Let's see, looks like that. Yes, it's so pretty. I'm so happy. The only thing is that, well, I'll talk about this later, but the only thing is that they're kind of hidden in the middle layer of my hair, so they're not very visible. So I'm most likely going to maybe bleach my like a strip of my hair right here in the front so that I can do coon streak on those and then make it really visible. So maybe I might do a bleaching video next time. We'll see. But yeah, if you want to see how I got these coon streaks, then keep watching. Enjoy! So the time has come to re-dye my hair because now it's looking all icky and weird colored. See? It's like pink, blonde, yellow, white, greenish. So all the colors faded and I actually cut a lot of it off because once it started fading I just started cutting all the faded parts off because I thought I was gonna cut my hair anyways, so I just didn't want there to be random, faded spots. So now I regret cutting the faded parts off because I'm actually not going to cut my hair anytime soon, or I don't know, maybe in a month or so, we'll see. I've decided to not re-bleach my hair, so I'm just going to apply some purple dye to the parts that are already bleached and are icky like that. And I decided to do, what's it called? Coon-tail streaks or something like that. You know how a raccoon's tail is like striped? I'm gonna have the stripes of, horizontal stripes of purple throughout my bleached hair. So, yeah, I'm going to show you how to do that, or how I do that. So the first step is to shower or make sure that your hair is really clean and without any oil, because otherwise the dye won't stick as well since there's a layer of oil already on top of your hair. And also make sure that there's no hair products on your hair. Otherwise, again, there will be a layer of product before the dye is applied to your hair, so then the dye will wash out a lot faster than if your hair was completely oil-free and product-free. The hair dye that I always use is this one from Enrage Color. The color I use is called Purple Plum, and I know in this lighting it looks more blue than purple, but trust me, it's purple. And although I always use this one, I've heard great things from my sister about this one that she's used before from Pravana called Chroma Silk. And I heard really good things about this one and I wanted to try it, but I still have half a bottle of this one left, so I'm going to finish this first before I use that. And this can be found at Sally's Beauty Supply, I think, and for sure online. I'll put some links in the bottom if I find any. And it's really easy to use. You just squirt it out of the bottle and apply it to your bleached hair if you need to bleach your hair. But if you already have blonde hair, then you don't have to bleach anything. That's great for you. So yeah. Now before starting, I would highly recommend changing into a shirt you wouldn't mind getting purple or whatever color dye you want on. And also to get some just regular latex gloves so that you don't stain your hands, because sometimes permanent hair dye can stay on for days or maybe even a week. And if you are going to be applying dye anywhere around your face or your hair, I would recommend putting some petroleum jelly on your face so that it also doesn't stain your face or ears. What I do is really simple. I'll show you on one strand towards the front so that you can see. I've also tied my longest layer. I tied it back into a bun so that it doesn't interfere with the hair that I'm dyeing, because I don't have any dye on my longest layer. So I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to tie the rest of my hair back just so you get a better view. So this is the strand that I would like to dye, and you want to separate the undyed part or the unbleached part away from your hair as much as possible, just so it doesn't interfere with anything. So there's still some black in there, but it's really hard to sort out. I'm just going to leave it in there. So like I said, I just squirt some onto my hand. A little bit like that. And then I'm just going to directly put it on wherever I want to put it. So I'm going to start the first horizontal stripe at the very top. And all I'm doing is rubbing it onto the hair and try to get it as evenly in there as possible. That's my first stripe right here, and then I'm going to make my second stripe starting here. See, it starts to get really messy, and that's why we're wearing gloves. I'm just going to put some more. If you're not doing coon streaks and if you're just doing all of your hair, you can use a brush, like not a normal hairbrush, I mean like a brush like this to apply it. So you would just squirt it onto the brush and then just go like this and apply it to the whole thing. And I think I just got some dye on my chin. Then I'm gonna put some on the bottom. So yeah, strand 1 is complete, and I'm going to do the rest exactly like how I did it just now, and then I'll be back. So I finally completed putting all the streaks in my hair, and it looks like this. I'm so excited. I really want to see how it's going to turn out. And while I was dyeing it, I was like, wait, this kind of looks like Pikachu's tail. And I was like, because I love Pikachu. But anyways, regarding the wait time for how long it'll take for the color to sink in, it varies depending on your hair type and how it absorbs the color and your hair dye. But this one, I know it doesn't really matter how long you leave it in, as long as it's over about say 3 hours. Once I even left it in overnight and I showered in the morning, and the color was really good. So actually it is nighttime and I'm gonna sleep with the color in because I really want distinct stripes. So I'll show you in the morning, but yeah, just make sure that you leave it in for more than a couple of hours. And I don't really care if I get any color at all on my pillow, but you could put a towel over your pillow if you're going to sleep with it overnight. But if you really don't want the color to contaminate anything, every time after you dye one strand of hair, you could wrap it in saran wrap, a plastic wrap, or aluminum foil just to keep it in and so the color won't get everywhere. But it's completely up to you, so I'll show you how it turns out in the morning. See ya. Okay, so it's the next day and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I showered this morning, I went out and did some stuff and let my hair air dry, and as you can see, I have coon-tail streaks now. And it really sucks because you can't really see it from the outside except for this front piece kinda. But all the really nice ones are hidden in the inside. So I'm actually now considering bleaching my hair like over here and doing coon-tail streaks too, because I really like them. And I think they are so cool looking. So yeah, that's how I did it. And if you've dyed your hair or if you've dyed coon streaks before, I'd really like to know how you did that and tell me if you did it differently than I did. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed and I'll talk to you later. Bye.